Hey, and welcome to Buccaneers fans at Bucs Report. Welcome to Slick Stance. So, Buccaneers have a great the Bucs Report have a great article right now about how the Buccaneers prevailed in a tough win against the Atlanta Falcons at home this weekend just gone. The Bucs grinded out against the Atlanta Falcons. So let's talk about it. What did we like? What the offense was on show. We were able to do a couple of things we wanted to do, and we had our moments. 21 to nothing at the start of the fourth. That's a good start to the game. I thought we was going to be an absolute rout from there. I thought we were probably going to bosh in 2 more touchdowns and finish out the game handsomely, and they might get a charity touchdown. But it didn't go that way, and it was frustrating because the Falcons clawed their way back in, and it almost looked like they were going to have their 28-3 game that they can put bragging rights on us, and that didn't sit well with me. But in the end, we toughed it out. And how did it all come down? Oh, it all came down to a referee's decision. And of course, Tom Brady's a cheater. Falcons Falcons fans are upset. Guys, let's look back at this. That officiating crew by Jerome Uger and his crew is one of the worst in the NFL. Let's just have a little sifter of what they did. Let's start with the first one. The Cade Otton first down that never was. Looked like it was a first down on TV. He was well over the first down marker, but they ruled it somewhere else. Okay, we live another day. That could have kept that first drive alive, and we could have gone anywhere. Could have been a field goal, could have been a touchdown. We don't never know because they screwed it up. Fournette's first down. Buccaneers go for it. Fournette goes to get what he can out of it. It looked like a first down to me. It looked like a first down to me from forward progress. The ball spot was terrible. But it is what it is, and we move on. I wasn't crying about it. I was annoyed, but we move on. Vita Vea is roughing the passer call. And a great honorable mention to Marcus Mariota for his Academy Award of being walloped around like a little rag doll. Well done, son. You did good. There'll be an award. There'll be a Grammy. There'll be an award. There'll be something there for you. Biggest rag doll on the thing. To be honest, if you're throwing yourself around like a rag doll, you should be penalized for that. Mike Evans' touchdown that never was looked like a touchdown. It was 50-50 in my opinion. I can see why they didn't overturn it, but at the end we got the touchdown in, so it didn't really matter. Then we got the big one for us, just before this infamous roughing the passer call that they didn't like on Brady, which I agree. I didn't think it was a roughing passer call myself, but I'll take what I can get. I'm not going to say no to it. But I would have said a thank you for the Scotty Miller PI. I would have absolutely bit someone's hand off for that. That was a missed call, and I'm pretty sure if you're a Falcons fan and you watch that, you have to admit that was a penalty. Whereas the other play, yeah, I'm with you. But sometimes the officiating crews make mistakes and realize it and don't want to admit they made a mistake. So what do? They make a bull penalty. They make a bull jive penalty up. Now, there's also the thing about Tua Tagovailoa, as he got rolled, and I call that, some people call that an alligator roll tackle or a hawk roll tackle. Certainly how I used to tackle as well, roll the body and take them down, because you're using their momentum to take them down. It's a very effective way of taking somebody down, but it does mean you sometimes end up driving them into the ground unnecessarily. But I like doing it. I enjoy it personally. I didn't have a problem with it, but with what's gone on with Tua, officiating crews are probably being a bit tougher on that, and that's going to be something we're going to see around the league, I think, for the rest of this year, until they can figure out the best way of dealing with this. There was also a hold for the Williams touchdown. There were 2 obvious holds during the Williams touchdown that would have writ off a touchdown off the screen, and they probably would have had to settle for a field goal. Across the board, it was bad officiating. So are you surprised that you lost because of a bad officiating call? But you didn't lose because of a bad officiating call. You lost because you had the inability to score points at the beginning the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter. You turned up in the fourth quarter and you're going to blame the referees. You coughed up 21 points and scored nothing. And you're going to go, it's the referee's fault you lost. Yes, they helped contribute to your loss, for sure. But do you know what directly contributed to it? Poor offensive play. Allowing 2 touchdowns in. And what about the 3 points that the Buccaneers got with what? A few seconds, with less than a minute left on the clock to bosh out the half? You kidding me? You're going to turn around and blame it all on a referee? Nah, that's a blame culture. If you're doing that, you've got a blame culture. Everyone else is at fault but you, and you will not succeed. I can tell you, blame cultures do not succeed. Accountability stands through. But what didn't I like about it? Well, I'm in agreement with the article and saying that the running play from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was poor again. Now, they used a lot of balls in the backfield out to Leonard Fournette and Rachaad White. They were able to get a good chunk of yardage each through those. But Tom Brady throwing the ball 52 times at his higher age is going to be more wear and tear on his arm down the season. And we want that arm to be fresh for the playoffs. We don't want him to have a worn-out arm that he can throw 10 yards less than he normally could, because that's when he might think he can make a play that he can't make a play because his arm's worn out. All I'm saying is this Buccaneer coaching team was talking about how they were going to make the Buccaneers more balanced. In my opinion, we looked less balanced than we did last year. Now, those passes out of the backfield probably don't put as much wear and tear on, but they got to be quick balls. So they got a zip on them. So what we're saying is, man, it was a hard one to watch because of it, but we won the game. And yeah, we won the game based on a referee decision. But there were plenty of referee decisions that went against us and the Falcons in whole. And I think the PI call was a bogus call, but it got made up for. So I'm happy with it. I'm ready to walk away with it. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Remember to hit that like button, strip the subscribe button, and sack that notification button. And if you want to, intercept and comment, please. I'll catch you guys soon. This has been Slick Stance, and I will see you in my show later on down the week, across the Bucking Pond, 7:15 Eastern. See you guys soon. We will be unpacking the current game, so a lot of this stuff will be re-talked about, and we will also be talking about the upcoming game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bucs on me, Bucs on free. 1, 2, 3, go Bucs!